Put that back in the freeway. I'll mute because you'll keep talking.
And let's get you guys muted. And there we go. Awesome. Okay. Perfect. Let's get going. Today is class. It is 2 o'clock. We're yoga-ing today. We're going to do some stretching, some warm-up, a little bit of sun salutations, and some runner-specific stretching and poses. So it's going to be a fun class today. Let's get going. Let's start seated, and just whatever's comfortable for you. We're going to do our usual warm-up, get everything firing here. Let's start with the neck rolls. Oop, start my timer here. Neck rolls. One direction and the next. Oh. I'm not sure my neck is supposed to crack that much, but do a little shoulder shrug. There's Vernell coming on. Shoulder shrugs. Hey, Vernell. Make sure you're muted. Recording, so make sure you mute. Thank you. We'll chat after the class. Yay! Shoulder shrugs. Oh, there's Blue. He's so cute. Shoulder shrugs forward. Nice. Let's get our arms woken up. Stretch. Let's do some big circles in each direction. Just get everything flowing. And the other direction. Whee. Feels good. Okay, gentle twist to the right. Let's get that lower back activated. I'm starting to be able to twist a little bit farther each time, so that's good. Things are loosening up. And there it popped already. Awesome. Good stuff. Other side. Nice. Let's take a quick hip opener. Let's stack our knees. Stretch the glute and hip flexor. Lean forward just a little bit until you can feel that stretch in the glute. Kind of pull yourself towards your knee. Getting warmed up for these active poses. Switch legs. I like this pose. This is a good one to do just any old time. Stretch those hip flexors. Lean forward just a little bit. Woo. All right, let's get into our sun salutations. We're only going to do about 3 rounds of these, and then get into our longer poses. So we're going to do sun salutation C today, which includes the lunge when we get there. So we're going to start in mountain pose, and then we've got a backward bend. Stretch everything out to forward fold. As much as you can. You can bend your knees on these, depending on how tight your hamstrings are. And we're going to leave our right leg forward, come into a low lunge. And then take our right foot back to match. Hold our plank for a second. Down into chaturanga. Cobra. Woo. Down dog. Gonna bring our left foot forward. To the left lunge. And back to forward fold. Stretch it up. Lean it back. And mount. That's 1 repetition. So we're just going to do a couple more of those. Ready? Mountain and up. Stretch it back. Forward fold. Left foot back, lunge. Right foot back to meet it, plank. Chaturanga, cobra, down dog, left foot forward, forward fold, stand it up, lean it back, and mountain. One more time. Mountain and lean it back, forward fold, left foot back for lunge, right foot back to meet it, plank to chaturanga, to cobra, down dog, left foot forward for lunge, downward, forward fold, lean it back, and mountain. Woo! You guys feel warmed up now? Nice. That's a good warm up. Those are fun. The sun salutations, you can add little variations in here and there. Add a few little poses in different, and just keep doing those over and over. And then you can do add all the variations in, and you can make it a very long sequence, which is fun too. So now let's get into our main set. We're gonna go slower on these poses. So we're gonna start with our cat-cows. About 5 each pose, alternating. Couple seconds, couple breaths each one. And cat. Cow. And cat. Arch that back. Cow. Look up. And cat. Cow. And cat. Woo. Nice. Let's get up into our downward dog. Let's pedal it out a little bit this time. Kind of loosen those legs up. Pedal it out. Main thing is for the down dogs, you want to be reaching your shoulders toward the mat, your head toward the mat. You can have your legs bent or straight. Your heels can touch the ground or not. This is the most important part right here, is getting the shoulders down toward the mat. Mat motion. Woo! And let's take it down. Slowly into the chaturanga. And then let's just take a Sphinx this time. Not all the way up into cobra. Just loosen that lower back and hold it for a second. And let's go back into down dog. We're gonna do this 2 or 3 times. Take our time with it. A little bit longer holds. Pedal those feet. One more breath, and then we're down into chaturanga again, into the Sphinx. Very slow chaturanga. And then Sphinx. Couple breaths. One more time. Down dog. Ooh, my heels are a little bit closer this time. Yes. Woo. Chaturanga. To Sphinx. Nice. And come to standing. The front of your mat. All right, we're gonna get right into our next sequence. So we need to go through these sequences at least twice because we got a right leg and a left leg to do on them. So let's step back into our warrior 2. We've got a bent knee in the front. So right knee is bent, left foot is parallel to your mat. Your warrior 2. Warrior 1 is this one. The arms extend overhead. We're going to focus on warrior 2 today, which is more of a lunge hold. So we're going to hold our warrior 2 for a couple breaths here, and then we're going to go down into side angle pose. which is just bringing the arm down to the knee and the hand overhead. It's really a lunge with a reach. There's always alternate names for these that aren't really yoga names. Just stretchy names. Nice. You can feel this all the way down your side body. You should be loosening up the hip flexor, the glute, and also working the quad on the other side. Now we're going to take this right leg straight into triangle pose. So you may not be able to reach as far down your leg, which is fine. You don't need to. So the leg should be straight now. We're still bending. And now you're going to feel it on the inside of that right thigh. Nice. Let's come to center. Wide leg, frontward fold. We're just going to bend into that, reaching your hands toward the ground. If you have a block, you can put your hands on a block and just rest them there. Or you can walk it out a little bit and lean into it. Or if you can put your palms on the floor where you're at, that's good too. Couple more breaths here. You can feel the back of my hamstrings letting loose. Wow, these poses, the longer you hold them, the better it feels. And we'll come back to standing. Now your right foot is going to stay where it is. Your left foot is going to turn, and now we are in Warrior Two on the opposite side. Extend the arms. Few breaths here. Strong, you want to feel it right here. This is your anchor muscle, and feel it in your big toe and the outside of your foot. Feel that you're pushing into the ground here. And we're taking it to the side angle pose, which is really just a lunge with a reach. We'll feel it in that side body, the hip flexor on the right hand side. Now let's straighten that leg for triangle pose. You can tell this leg is not as flexible on me. A few more breaths. And let's take it center for the front fold. One more time. Should be able to get a little deeper into the fold this time. As you relax this area and tilt it forward. Very nice. Let's do that again. Right foot straightens up. Left foot back into our Warrior Two on the right. Strong. Strong hold. Looks really strong when you look straight over your right arm toward where you're pointing. Very strong pose. Down into side angle. There's a lot of balance involved in this too. Changing where your weight distribution is changes all your balance. And let's straighten that leg for triangle. And come to center for our forward fold. We should get deeper and deeper as we go. As your body loosens up. Woo, feels good. Reach out a little bit. Go a little bit deeper for 2 breaths. And we'll take it to the left. Right foot stays the same, left foot turns for our warrior 2 on the left side. Feel that glute engage on the right hand side. Stare down your arm. Super powerful pose. Side angle. And straighten that leg for triangle. Whew. And back to forward. One last forward fold in this set. Woo. Few more breaths here. Woo. Woo. Just let loose of the day. All right, come to standing and bring the feet together. Shake it off for a second. Woo. And we'll get ready for our next set. Our next set is a little bit more intense with the stretching. We're going mountain pose to warrior 1 to lizard to pigeon to down dog. Very slowly though. So we're going to start in our mountain pose. And let's stick with the right foot forward first. So now we're in mountain 1. Now we're in a warrior 1. And to get down to lizard pose, all we're going to do is drop to meet our legs. You can stay up on your toe, or you can drop your knee, whatever feels comfortable. So basically you're stretching the right side. It's also called a runner's lunge. So all these yoga poses have different names in the running world and the triathlon world. Ooh, that feels good. He also stretches the quad out on the other side. So the left quad is getting stretched and the left hip flexor, while the right glute is getting stretched, which is amazing. Woo! Now for pigeon, we're just going to take our leg down. And this is more of a seated pigeon. You can always come down here if you like, if that feels better to you for pigeon support, or you can stay up. There's a lot of variations. Again, we're concentrating on that. This gets your piriformis, that tiny little muscle on the inside, really deep inside those thigh muscles. It's a sneaky one, and if it's too tight, it can affect your running. Nice. And now let's unwind from that into our down dog. Step it out, step it out. Woo. And come to the center of your mat. Woo. Step forward for warrior 1 on the left side. Very strong. And we're down into lizard. Drop the knee or stay up on your toes. Feel that stretch in your right quad, hip flexor, That whole hip area is getting nice and stretched. On the left-hand side, you're stretching the quad and the glute. A few more breaths here. You can get in as deep as you want into these positions. Everybody's body has different flexibility. You just work with where you're at. All right, let's bring our foot to the ground into pigeon. Take it as deep or as shallow as you like. You can come down here if you need. If you like that feeling, whatever your body needs, listen to your body. Breathe into wherever the tension is. Help it to release. And now we're back into our down dog. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Those shoulders close to the mat. Woo. Nice, my heels are getting a little closer. Yes. All right, to the center of the mat. We're gonna do that sequence one more time. Woo, standing mountain pose. Warrior one, right leg. Woo, right leg forward. Hold it strong. I always feel all these in the abs and the core too. All right, we're down into lizard. Woo, that's an intense stretch. I like it. Two more breaths. And take it to pigeon on the right. Feels a little looser this time. And let go a little bit more each time you do these poses. Your comfort zone becomes wider. The edge of that little edge where it's a little uncomfortable is where the gain is going to be. Your muscle is stretching, releasing tension. And we're into our down dog. Woo, pedal it out. Woo, look how close I'm getting. Woo, yeah. Woo. And we're just standing in the center of the mat. Let's take our warrior one on the left. Hold it strong, straight ahead. A little bit of a bend in your back. Gazing upward if you can. If you like to do a back bend into that, that's perfectly good too. Add that in. And we're down to lizard on the left. Make sure you're stretched far enough you can feel it in both legs. All that good activation going on there. Ooh, I just felt my quad on the left side release. Nice. And we're down into pigeon on the left. Pigeon's a little harder for me on this side. Nice. Back up into our down dog. And let out. Reach those shoulders toward the floor. Nice. Woo, awesome. Let's come to center, seated. We're going to butterfly our feet here. We've got a couple more stretches and then some relaxation, a couple minutes of relaxation. So let's butterfly our feet. We're going to pull ourselves forward a little bit, leaning into it, stretch those inner thighs out. Running is all about that hip socket. Joints, the knees, the ankles, the hips, everything working in unison. It's good stuff. Okay, now we're going to take the left leg and put it closer to you so that your foot is touching your other thigh. So you're real tight in. Then you're gonna extend your other leg. Now we're just gonna do a gentle forward bend, and this is always a challenge for me because my hamstrings are so tight. So you want to actually turn your body and fold forward, not just arch. So you want to turn at the hips and then fold forward. You can reach the knee, the ankle, anywhere on the calf. Grab your toe if you can, and just hold that. This is one I need to do more often. Two more breaths here. And let's unwind, come back to center, and reverse it. Other leg out, in. Turn the body and extend forward. If you have a strap, you can always grab a strap and pull on your foot. Pull yourself down a little bit farther. You can use all kinds of props in yoga, which is kind of fun. Woo. Let's come back to center. Let's take both legs wide. And just a gentle forward fold. As far as little as you can. Woo. Good stuff. All right, we only have about 2 minutes left. Let's do some lower back release for our cool down here. Let's get on the ground. Hug both knees into your chest. Roll it around, massage that lower back. You get a lot of lower back stuff. This always feels good. Take our right leg full extension. Stretch it out, pull that left knee into your chest. Stretch it out, point those feet. And other side. And both knees again. Let's rock it a little bit more. Woo. And then just let those knees fall to one side. Extend the arm. Look toward the opposite. Look toward your arm that's extended, the opposite of your knees. Gentle floor twist here. And bring it to center and to the other side. Ooh, my back just popped again. Yeah. Stretch both legs out, stretch your arms up. Straight overhead as far as you can. Bring your arms to the side. Palms up. Woo, just rest here for a second. Let your feet fall apart. And just breathe. Let the day fall away. Bring your awareness back into your body. Start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Oh. Oh. Let's come to seated. And we are done. Namaste. Woo! Let me turn the recording off and then we can chat.